Still loading. There we go. Sure, we're looking good. Yep. Cool. All right. Gonna change cockpit cam. Get a little closer and a little bit down. Perfect. All right. Okay, so I was just broadcasting 10 minutes ago and had a lot of choppiness, so I've updated my video drivers, restarted the computer, made sure, you know, no erroneous programs were running, and let's just see how it goes. We got about 20 minutes before the session ends, and then I'll sign up for the 6:15. Just cut the course there. So we're maybe 30 minutes away from the race. Brake a little later, a little bit more. I want to run right wide in that corner. Still getting a little choppiness. But it is better. Should brake into that corner. Shouldn't be. I'm focusing too much on lining the car up on the left, and I think that is not the ideal line. I think I should aim a little diagonally into it, brake a little deeper while still braking in a straight line. I think that's probably going to be a faster way around the first corner. Don't want to brake too late for that either. Go off anywhere at this track and you are definitely going to meet a wall. And not meet like road beef, not in a good way. Oh, okay. Wow. I had no frames there for a second. That's somewhat better. Just can't leave the braking too late, that's all. Pretty good. Just being casual almost. Let the car roll into the corner. And definitely don't brake too late. The thing about iRacing that really sets it apart from console games, and I really think it's just because consoles, up until, you know, maybe the new PS5 or the Xbox, have been limited by their processor speed. So they have really low-resolution tire models and stuff, and it's not deliberate, it's just what they have to do, and that's all they can work with. But that being said, iRacing really simulates the feel of momentum very well. That's an idea. Maybe I should really dive the car in instead of a traditional apex. Just really get it in there. Use the banking to slow me down as well as rotate me. Yep, that's the way right there. I had been struggling with those corners at the beginning of practice. That's too early. Yep, way too early. Hard to tell what the car wants to do sometimes, but maybe I'm just being too cautious in some places and a little too aggressive in other places. The beauty of racing is that it'll always keep you confused. Yep, it's good. Really just trying to focus on the line, I suppose, more than anything. I was later on the throttle there, but I was faster into the corner. I don't know if it's a good lap though, because I really screwed up turn 1 last time. That was a lot better. I can get on the gas sooner. Maybe I should be trailing throttle into turn 1. Yep, that was good. Just tip in the throttle, get the car rotated back towards the curb. Once it's kind of on the curb and I know I'm not too shallow, then I land in full. Oof. I think I should change the brake bias just a little bit as well. It's a little bit front heavy. Let's see here. Yeah, just one click. Small adjustment. Don't need anything drastic. If it's still too bad on the too hard on the fronts, then I'll do one more click. But I don't want to make any huge changes. That was kind of on the edge. Be careful of that curb. When it clips the inside rear, it really chucks the car, and I think I lose exit speed because of it. A little bit of a mystery, that. Maybe I should brake a little earlier, a little wider, really kind of rotate the car on its nose. That might be a better way to do turn 1. Turn 3 is all right. shallow entry into that hairpin is the right way. See how much time we got left? 8 minutes. That felt slow. It probably looked okay, but it felt slow. Just as I thought I can brake later in that corner. Alright. Nope. Strange corner. Really strange. Probably the one I struggle the most with is turn 1. Yep, that's the way right there. Yeah, that felt better. Just a little more shallow. Kind of get the car into a nice little set. This will be a decent lap. Still too shallow. Maybe I should aim at the apex a little more at turn 1. And really dive. Really brake late. Gotta be careful not to clip that too much during the race because 17 of those clips will disqualify me. Little incidents. Well, frame rate's okay. I did have that one scary moment where I had no frames for a good, like, 4 seconds. And it was just a still image. Which is ridiculous, because the sound was still going, the feedback was still going, I was still driving the car. There was just no video. Ah, it's getting choppy. Unfortunate. That was it. That's the way to do turn 1. Good 3 as well. That was good. So far, we've got the makings of a good lap. A hot lap, you could say. Pretty good. That was pretty good. this is a nice lap. This was a nice lap. .25.4. That's about as good as I did before. .24.7. Goodness. Yeah, I'm still quite a ways off the sort of fast time. But that's alright. But the session is about to end. Feels like it will just about end shortly. Last lap of practice. If I'm a little more careful with my braking and a little smoother on the input, on the progression of pressure, and a little more sure that I'm pointed straight, then I think I can brake pretty deep for that hairpin. There's time all over the course, I think. We'll extract it. Not breaking too deep into the last corner is going to be one thing. All right. So this concludes this session. Best lap was lap 9. So let's watch that. Pretty clean turn 1. Line it up well for 3. Maybe can dive in a little deeper. It's hard to say. But a good average speed through it, I think. This is the trickiest and most dangerous corner. Pretty alright. Yeah, I look slow into there. So I'm definitely leaving a lot of time on the table at the hairpin. Corner looks fine. I like when they scan the track. They scanned the track after someone had dumped oil right through here, so that's like kitty litter remnants. That looked fine. Smooth. Gotta be careful on the upshift as I go over the rise. The car was kind of like brop, 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 sort of like axle tramp. I can hear the traction control cutting in too. Probably my friend, so I'm going to leave it on. Okay. That's the end of that session. Finished second fastest. Still a ways to go. Yeah, 23.9, I think is what I saw Nico Rubelar put down on his Instagram story. So that's quite something. All right, so let's get out of this. And let's register. Huh, I have 2 windows open? That makes no sense. Okay, so we're going to close that one. Open this. I'm going to reopen speech chat because I need it. All right. Now we continue. All right, race. Ooh, 59 people. I believe this is a rolling start. Okay, now we reload. Looks like about 10 minutes before we enter the race session. And I believe there's going to be qualifying. If it's like anything, I've not done this in a long time, but I believe it's going to be everyone on their own hot lap, 2 hot laps, and that's qualifying. That's what you get. So we'll see what I can do. Let's see, does this have any sodium in it? Nope, good. Well, if there's anyone watching, tell me about your day. I'd like to hear about it. I think priority 1 is I don't want to ruin someone else's race. And so if I get like a lot of graphical slowdown, I think I'm just going to pull over. You know, if I can't trust the game, if it's like sort of like really chattery in a few particular corners, if it's manageable, then I'm going to try to put myself in a position to just like either not go for passes in those corners, or perhaps if someone is threatening a pass, then just yield and avoid an incident. Incidents I just don't want. You know, finishing position, I don't care right now. Once we get the computer sorted and we have a more consistent frame rate, then we can really apply ourselves competitively. But for now, I don't want to take it so seriously that I am risking other people's quality of life. So, see how it goes. Yeah, we're going to get rid of neck motion. No, rotate with velocity, that's what I want to get rid of. So we're going to do, let's do 14. Okay, and then graphics, sound. Okay. Voice chat. Push to talk. It's that one. Mute. That one. All right. All right, let's go out there. Let's do a little warm up. Let's also let's get our cockpit cam where we want it. Like so, like so. All right. So far, our graphics are okay. Knock on wood. Whoa, buddy.
Go right.
I think he was trying to pull over for me. Yeah, extending that braking zone does help. You shouldn't try to compress the braking into like really short distance. Just extend it, you know, roll off the brakes smoothly, turn in smoothly, and then just get on the gas when I can. Gotta be careful about that exit. Don't want to be going off track like all the time, you know. Randy Reitbosch, David Tovar, Christian Rigetto, Wesley Cadwallander. That's a Cadwallander. That's a cool name. Oh boy. We're good. Everything's fine. Nolan Todd, Javier Ortigoza.
Right side. Middle there, hold your line. Clear.
All right.
Motherfucker.
All right. Cool. All right, it's time to race. I wonder just how much is stored in cache with iRacing. It sure takes a long time to load. Then again, there's a lot of detail that it's loading, so. Alright, well, here we go. First official race in I don't know how long. Like 2017 or so? 2018, maybe? Maybe. I think I entered like a roof cup a Roof GT3 Cup Challenge. It was at Summit Point, I think. I don't know, but there were just crashes all over the place, and so I'm just like, F this. And then, to my delight, a few months later, Gran Turismo Sport came out. So, alright, so we got 3-minute warm-up, 8 minutes to do 2 laps and qualify, and then the race is just 15 minutes. It's a sprint race. So I don't have to worry about tire changes, I don't have to worry about fuel usage. I just have to worry about not wrecking someone else. And keeping it shiny side up, so we'll see if we can do. I need to adjust the cameras one more time. I don't know if I have to do this in between sessions. I don't think I'll have to, but that's okay. I did try saving this, but it doesn't like auto load it, so I'm not sure what to do. Anyway, that's my workaround. Sticking to it. I don't think I have any keys set to give like thank you, sorries and stuff, or pass left or whatever, so I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Oh boy! I did not expect that to happen. Alright, fortunately that was practice. So I put wheels there. Whatever. Alright, here we go. Time to qualify. My tire marks. That's all me right there. That's so funny. I don't think I'll do an attack, because I believe in qualifying, if I put wheels off and take incidents, that goes toward my total incident count.
Green flag, green flag.
Here we go. Beginning lap 1.
Okay, here comes your first time lap.
Not bad. That was conservative. Dang, went off track. Change brake bias every time. I should probably just go ahead and change it in the setup pane and then save it, and then not have to worry about that again. That was maybe the best I've done that corner. Alright, here we go. Yep, just roll it in. That's my problem, I was slowing down too much. Just gotta roll it in, bleed the speed, and then in between the apexes, pick up the throttle. Brake a little sooner for the last corner too. I think I'm missing apex by a few feet. That's a good turn one. Graphical slowdown. If it's not drawing out the cars, why is there a slowdown? My silly computer. Uh-oh. I just blew that corner. Ah, another graphical slowdown. It's really concerning. Much better. I screwed up that fast left by 3/4 of a second screw up.
Alright, there's the chicken flag.
Alright, 25-3. Wow. Currently first. Amazing. Huh. Holy cow. Wow. Some people still to set their lap. I bet I'm in, I don't know. Yeah, there we go. Gregor Kessler. He was able to put in a better time. Fortunately, half a second between me and third. Hopefully that means the leader can just take off, and maybe I can carefully gap from third and just drive my own race. I think that would be ideal, so I'm not affecting anyone else. And it's a rolling start, so if I'm starting outside front row, that's pretty good. I don't have to worry about a huge pileup in front of me. I just need to not cause the pileup myself. Hopefully. Ah, third. That's close time between those two. All right. Good luck, everybody. I don't know if that actually played my mic. It's supposed to be this button. Alright, I mean, that wasn't bad. If I hadn't messed up that fast corner and needed to pump the gas a couple times, which made me need to put me way offline for braking into the hairpin, so I was conservative, didn't want to throw it off track, and slowed down pretty early. I also had the graphical slowdown in turn 3, so I think I missed the turn-in. Had a decent exit speed, but it was just like, when it goes from 60 to 30 frames per second or lower, it takes a moment for you to readjust. It's all like, you know, visual input, guesswork, output. All right, we got anyone watching? Maybe not. That's okay. And we got maybe a few things, a few people. We got A10 and Stripfang. Welcome. Thank you for joining. I'll be doing my best here. Here we go. It's race time. Yeah. I didn't expect to do as well as I did, but it looks like I'm in a lower split since I haven't played in a long time, and I think I've got like a 2800 or 3100 I rating, which is not representative, I think, to where I would be if I were doing this regularly. It'd probably be, I'm going to guess, closer to like 3800. I think that's where I was normalizing when I did iRacing a bunch in like 2014. So, yeah. Still happy. I mean, didn't throw it off track, you know, so we're keeping the expectations low. But that's also a very important expectation. All right, grid time.
One to go. Next time by. Line up on the right side. Pit road is closed right now.
Okay. Here we go. I'm definitely terrified. But I just don't want to mess up anyone else's race. Please, no Punterino. Wish I could kiss my computer and just be, you know, whisper sweet nothings and soothe it. And, you know, I cleaned it out of dust recently and trying to give it some love. I've got all the drivers updated and stuff like that. But i5 is gonna struggle in 2020. All right, I think we're just about all lined up. We're beginning the rolling start. Looks like just a few corners. Yeah, the double right. So about 3 corners before the finish. Start finish. Here we go. These guys weaving back and forth. Don't be weaving. Come on. I don't want you to hit me. You need to be side by side with this guy. Turn the volume just a little bit.
Get ready. Going green.
All right, here we go. Leader holding us back. Probably waiting for the apex of the last turn. All right, here we go. Okay, survived the first turn. Excellent. I'm gonna knock on this guy's door a little bit. Hey, friend. Thought about it, but that kind of dive would be a little reckless. Instead, if I'm going to make a position, I kind of want it to be someone else's mistake rather than my risky maneuver. Because I'm not out to make enemies. Alright, we can settle into a rhythm here. Lean on the front more in turn 3, I think. Guy behind me is pretty racy. Jesse Mahoney. Getting weird glitches, weird little frame drops. showed me the nose. Oh, now he's battling with fifth. Yeah, my braking is poor. We're getting slightly better exits, but okay, I'm holding station. I'm feeling alright about this. A little bit of frame drops. Third place is definitely nipping at my heels. That's close. I may be slowing down a little too much for that corner. Right on my tail. Okay. Just calm down. Just gotta keep it calm. About halfway through the race. Alright, got a good exit there. Bought myself a little space to fourth. Try to do that every lap. See if I can do this better. It's faster, maybe not better. Because I pump the throttle. Never want to do that. Maybe the best turn one I did this race. That's good. Something happened. Fourth place went off. Alright. Alright, let's just...
Nice reaction.
We'll just keep it focused here. So far, so good. Yeah, now that I'm not watching my mirrors, I'm doing that corner better. Just taking it easy there. Probably go a little deeper, but it's all right. Feeling good. Feeling alright here. Yeah, just gotta be lighter on my brake pressures. Just smooth. Just be calm. That was my best turn 3. Easy. Just keep the focus, but also keep the calm. Sticking about 2.5 behind second, I think. Doing okay. That was a little too late for the braking. Car kind of skated across the corner there. Yep, that was alright. Careful throttle input there. Car wants to swap ends coming out of that corner. I could do a lot better there, but at least I'm safe. I think a bad habit I have is that I'm trying to get all the braking done in too short of a space. Turn 1 anyway, and turn 1 kind of has like a couple of bumps, so the rear end wants to lock up. Second place is pulling away from me a little bit. Fourth place is it's been about 2 seconds. He's gaining just a little bit, I think, but the race is almost over. Too fast. Get my foot off the throttle because I could tell my trajectory was heading off the track. 7. He's pushing. Focus on me. Focus, Tris. Focus on your own race, pal. Let's see here. Yeah, one more lap after this one. Yes, that's more like it. That was good too. Keeping him back there for now.
Last lap.
1.6. He's gained a little bit. Almost there. Gotta keep the focus. Keep calm. A lot of things happened that corner. A lot of things. Pushing it. Last corner. How about that? Incident-free race, baby. All right. All right. Podium. Not bad. Not bad.
Checkered flag, checkered flag. Great job. You did really well.
Cool. Excellent. Oh, that's awesome. Stephen Coleman had it in for me. I feel like he could have done something if he wanted to. I wonder if he was... I'll have to look. Maybe he's the guy who was chasing me before and went off track, and you know, if he staged like an amazing recovery drive, kudos. But even then, you know, fourth had more speed than me. Great race, everybody. I don't know if they can hear that, but I did cue it. All right. I think we're done here. Awesome. Seconds off the leader, about a second a lap. That's what it equated to. Cool. Pleased. I wonder what fastest lap was. So I got a 25.4. Yeah, all right. Looks like we're all done. Oh, cool. Nice. Cool. I'm glad this was also a nice room with nice people. I had a lot of toxicity experience in iRacing years ago, and to see them with a collection of people who are default nice is great. It's great. All right, so we're going to save this replay, and I think we're done. Let's load up that replay. I'd like to kind of review my race. It looks like we got a couple people here. Magic's here, Stripfang, A10, and Nick McMillan. Nick McMillan, GT Academy winner, Nissan factory race car driver, and coffee connoisseur of global proportions. Here's a man who has quite the expertise in self-grooming and many other things. He's probably listening to this and going like, what are you talking about? Okay. So let's go. My replays. You'll notice I'm not using the UI. I think that's another computer problem I have. The UI crashes for me a bunch. Look at that. 0 incidents. 0 incidents. That's awesome. So what was the last race I did before that? Looks like I did practice sessions. Saved a couple replays. Yeah, 2018. It was like that's right. I did a Nordschleife Cadillac Cup race in 2018. That was like the last one I did. And I did a practice session in the Lotus 49 and then just like hung up the game again. Some 2017 results, very sparse. And then 2016 was kind of when I did it somewhat regularly. Even then, there were like months in between. Okay. Well then, let us look at the result real quick. Because I want to see what numbers my SR went down or up. Safety rating went up, and I rating went up. All right. All right. Cool. Got some points for the California Club. Not bad. Not bad. Groovy. Groovy, groovy. Replay time. Let's load it up. This will be nice. To see what I look like from the perspective of others always helps me to determine where I'm leaving time on the table, because it's like a direct comparison, something I'm incapable of doing, because I can't watch the mirror all the way through the corner and see how I compare to the person behind me. But the replay functions as a great analysis tool for this. I rarely look at telemetry, but I always watch replays. Because telemetry is kind of like, it leaves you blind in a way. And you can compare, input comparisons and braking points and throttle on points and shift points and RPM points and steering angle and, axle load and all sorts of stuff like that. But it's kind of like detranslating, in my opinion. It's like detranslating from watching the car on the track, because all you need is just a replay where you can go frame by frame to see where you might have dropped wheels or what input you might have had, because you don't really need telemetry to see where the steering is pointed, right? And the replay shows you the throttle brakes and stuff anyway. So it kind of gives you more of the picture, and certainly more of that prediction picture, in my opinion. But who knows? You know, everyone's wired differently. So whatever I'm saying could be and is likely to have originated in a cavern of unspeakable origin. Okay, so we got practice. Let's fast forward here. Did my spin, and then we did qualifying. Qualifying was okay. No big deal, just try to be clean. Yep, that was it.
Ladies.
Alright. Wait for a couple minutes for everyone to finish. There we go. Lining up. Waiting for third. Yep. Okay. I think what we'll do is watch this from fourth. Jesse Mahoney. We'll watch it from his gyro. And yeah, let's just do this. Alright, here we go. And leader goes, and now it's green flag. Not the blue and red and black guy. Or teal and red and black. Good first corner. Taking it easy. Good exit. Me showing my nose in the mirror of Mr. Kessler. He was kind of ragged on the first lap. Yeah, he was pretty ragged. He was dropping wheels. I thought about a pass, but I backed out of it there because that was like an accident waiting to happen. And actually, Mr. Kessler had a big save coming up, so let's watch that. This next right-hander, he had like a huge tank slapper. This will be pretty funny. No, it wasn't lap 1. It was maybe like lap 2, something like that. Gearbox. Where's gearbox? There it is. Alright, so we can see me back there. Pretty small. First lap. Incident free for me, fortunately. Everybody single file. I feel like I hear people bouncing the rev limiter on downshift or something. Maybe they know something about how to get the car to turn in a sort of stable way that I don't. Whatever. Alright, leader's already checking out. And at this point I'm starting to get worried about the cars behind because I'm not gapping them like I thought I would. This might be where Gregor has his moment. Yep. Alright, so we're gonna get his in-car on the gyro. Now let's watch his hand movement. This is gonna be pretty funny. Kicks it sideways. Oh boy. Nice. Nice save. Oh. Game froze a little bit there. Alright, so here we are on board 4th place. He's trying to show his nose to get me rattled. And I must admit, I was looking in the mirror somewhat. But brief lag moment. Everything's fine. So he's really throwing it into turn 1. Really laying on the outside front. And he's making up big time on me there, I think. He's doing the same thing here, just chucking it in. I've got superior exit speed, but only slightly. Interesting downshift strategy. Oh, that was cool. My car was quite airborne right then. We're doing okay. Doing okay. I think this is the end of lap 3. Just holding it down. Yeah, he's using first gear there. Interesting. I do need to learn more about what this car can do. Yeah, my exit speeds are okay, but I think I'm just leaving time on the table on the entry. Spending too much time placing the car for like a wide exit or something. Slingshot exit. Right on my tail. Didn't realize draft was that powerful. So here I'm just trying to not pay attention to him. Because if I was, or I were, had I been, you know, I would have been a lot slower off that corner, and then he could have passed me into the final corner, for example. But I was getting better exits, worse entries, but better exits. So I think that was defensively that worked pretty well for me. Just screwing up corners left and right. I broke too late for turn 1 there, and had to kind of like rotate it while it's like floating at the edge of spinning out to still make the apex. That is something I've always had a tendency to do. I try to like, it's just. It's my driving habit, I guess. I float the car on the brakes to rotate it, and usually I'm braking kind of like too late. Really prioritizing exit speed all the time. And I leave a lot on the table on corner entries because of it. So. Yep. Doing the corner okay. That one, all of these are quite challenging. I'm honestly surprised I had an incident-free race. I was expecting to put wheels off or spin or something. But from right here, it's looking alright. You know, my blue and black machine ahead, it's pretty okay. I want to see what happens to this guy, because we lost him midway through the race. It might even be this lap. Oh, yep, there he goes. Yeah, he turned in and downshifted pretty early. Oh, came back on track in front of people. That's not cool.
Nice reentry.
That's what that was. Gotcha. Let's see this again. Yep. It's going around right there. And then he just comes out right in front of these guys.
Nice reentry.
Nice re-entry. That's what he said. Yep. That guy deserved a little criticism. Alright, so here's Steven, who chased me. Car head's about to go off. He did well to avoid that. Very calmly avoided it. Just sort of waited to see where the car was going to go, and then made a very simple maneuver around him.
Nice reentry.
Will watch me for maybe a lap or two. If you can see, right here, above the gear indicator, there's like a little pink light that might come on the left and the right. That's ABS kicking in for brake locking. Yeah, a little bit right there on the right front. That's when you can kind of tell I'm maybe braking a little too aggressively, is when those lights come on. I bet they're going to come on at the hairpin. So anyway, let's take a look. Fast, right on the edge. Nice car to drive. It's got some good balance. Completely different than what it feels like in Gran Turismo. Really adept. Does a lot of what you ask of it. Yeah, looking pretty good, actually. Turn one was tough. It's tough for me to get right. It was difficult for me to pick out a visual marker for the brake entry, like the braking point. I think I got turn 3 down pretty well by the end. It sort of does like a double plateau, so it's really difficult to brake correctly. And then this is just one big lift. Tuck it in. There's some camber in the corner there that helps you, so you don't want to get like too far to the outside or it just spits you out into the grass. It's Gregor, Steve Coleman. It's lap 8. So yeah, these guys are also winding out the revs more than I am, and I wonder if that's there's more performance in the rev bands. I think first gear was not the right gear for the last corner. I do notice I was gaining ground on everybody out of the last corner. I mean, it's not a naturally aspirated V8. It's a twin turbo V8. It's got that torque. Just got to apply the throttle a little bit earlier than you think you need to, and the thing just powers out of it. Let's watch from the TV view. Looking alright. I should download a camera pack so the car is like a little more zoomed. I think we're about 2 laps from the end here, 2 or 3 laps at this point in the replay. That was a graphical slowdown, I think, right there. I was braking 3 different times. But at least I didn't have any screen freezes. So that's, I feel fortunate for that. The line's not too bad in there, but I wonder if I should diamond it, make 2 apexes out of it. Since it's a sprint race, I don't have to worry about the tire wear that much. So, diamonding usually stresses the tire a lot because you're making such a sharp corner out of the middle of the corner since you're double apexing it. And then really like leaning on the rear tire for the exit. Whereas the way I had been doing it puts more stress on the outside front just the whole way through the corner. Things to practice. Feeling all right. This is kind of cool. Hitting that apex just right. That was sketchy. That was fast, but it's a little too much.
Get back into it, man.
This might have been the last lap, actually. It's hard to say. Because I remember those 2 corrections were near the end of the race. Yeah, second gear was far superior for the last corner. You don't want to be shifting really before you get to the exit. Yeah, that was the end of the race. Cool. Because he's hitting the limiter on that first gear, exiting that corner, that's like whatever momentum you had from keeping first as you powered out of the apex, you lose when you hit the limiter, so use the higher gear. Most excellent. All right, well, I think that can wrap up the broadcast. For those who have joined, thank you very much for joining. I'm going to do something similar next Sunday. So I hope that I might see some of the same people back. Bring your friends. You know, you need me to... Don't forget I got the text-to-speech. So if you got something, hopefully not, you know, racist or misogynist or evil or, you know, in any way offensive, if it's none of those categories, then type away. I invite ridiculousness. All right. Thanks again. Bye, everybody.